What's good, trappers? It's your boy, the Wall Street Trappin. And y'all know my goal is to help the culture build wealth one share at a time. So right now what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take y'all inside the trap house and we're gonna talk about why you shouldn't buy the dip. Come trap with me. So listen, I'm about to break this brick down to all dimes for y'all. Y'all know what I do, man. So here's the essence of buying the dip. The dip simply means anytime a stock decreases or declines, that is considered a dip. Listen, you can't make your own definition up, y'all. The definition of a dip is anytime a stock declines or decreases, that is a dip. You can't be saying that ain't what I consider a dip, trap. No, that is a dip. Now, this is why I'm saying it's not so much as me telling you don't buy the dip, it's knowing when to buy the dip. Because every time a stock decreases in price doesn't mean it's a sale. So what happens is most time people get on TV, they see the market is red, yo, trap, the market is red. It's a sale right now. Well, the stock market only down 1%. So you have to find where to sell at. So here's the thing, let's talk about it. Let's say you bought this stock right here, XYZ cat food, at $100. After you did your valuations, after you did your homework, after you did your research, you saw that this stock was worth $100 and you bought in. So cool, you bought that stock. You watched that stock go up to 185. It went up to 185. You made $85. And then it went down from 185 to 175. In essence, and by law, from 185 to 175 is a dip. It's a dip. I get it. That ain't a big enough dip, trap, but it's a dip. So this is not on sale. Now, what if you say, you know what, trap, I don't want to buy that 175. Some news came out, some sellers sold some more shares, it went from 175 to 165. Now I'm hoping that you don't just get out of the stock completely. But would you buy that 165? That's not a dip. I mean, that's a dip, but is that a buying point if you bought it here at 100? So now what happens is, let's say you did buy it at 165 or 175. Let's say you did buy it at that price, right? And then it went to 150. So these are actual dips right here, y'all. I know, trap, that ain't a big enough dip. That ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying is every dip isn't a sale, yo. So buying a dip, you must understand how to strategically buy a dip. Because what you don't want to do is, you bought it at 100, it got up to 185, it went to 175, you bought, it went to 150, and you bought. What you've essentially now done is took your initial cost basis, the cost on which you bought it at the beginning, you've now increased it to about 115 or 125. So your average buy-in price now isn't 100, it's 125. So now you need the stock to go to 125, right? At least 125 to try to recoup some of that. What you really want to do is say, yo, if I bought it at 100, which was the fair price I felt was good with it, let me just wait till it goes to 100. So here's the thing, trap, what if it never gets to 100? Cool, you don't have to buy it. Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett, some of the greatest investors of all time said, the best thing you can do as an investor is be patient. It's the best thing you can do as an investor. Be patient. You don't always have to be active. The objective of this game is for you to put your money in a vehicle and let the money work for you. So let's go for a little while. So now it went from 185, it goes to 175, it goes to 165, and now it's at 150. Hopefully you're not panicking. Hopefully you didn't sell your whole position thinking you about to get out. Because that's what most of you going to do. Now, I bought it at 100, it's down to 160, I'm going to just sell it now, I made $60. Right? We're not thinking big enough here. We're not thinking big enough. So, At 160, it now goes up to 170 again. Goes back up to 200. It goes back up to 250. Now you like, damn, Trap, I should have bought more at 165. It went up to that. No, you shouldn't have. You got it at a great price at 100. Let it ride. There's 3,000 other stocks for you to be looking at. Let it ride. Let it keep making you money. Now, let's say after 1 year, it done went from 100 and it went to 250. It closes out at 250 at the end of the year. Let's say now after 1 year, you did your homework, you did your research, and you say, you know what? It's now not worth 100. It's now worth 175. Okay, cool. It's a good price. So now what you do is you take and write down XYZ cat food stock is now worth $175. And now you know what you do? You wait. You wait. You're making money. The stock is showing you that it's performing. One of the things I've learned that the market will do is reward your patience. The market will reward your patience. The problem that a lot of you are having is you feel like you gotta be active every day. Every time the stock does something, you feel like you gotta do something. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, yo. When I write my businesses down, when I buy in, I write down the buy-in. I'm not even looking at them businesses no more unless something catastrophic happened in the market. Why? Because there's nothing that happened big enough to make me want to buy more. I know it is. I bought it at the price I wanted to buy it at. So I think when I tell y'all about buying a dip, we technically need to understand that a dip is not what you want it to be. Right? We can't come up with rules. Yo, I don't call this when it rains. I don't call that rain. I call that a sprinkle. No, it's rain. Water coming out the sky is rain. It comes in different form. Rain, sleet, hail. You can't rename that. You can't give it a name you won't give it and then classify it as something else. No. Buying a dip is essentially when a stock declines in price. The art to this game is understanding at what point is the dip now a sale price. And once we understand that part of the game, we become certified Wall Street travelers, man. Listen, y'all, I hope I gave y'all some real game with that just now. I hope we broke that down and gave y'all some real understanding on exactly how to buy the dip, right? It's not so much as saying that the dip isn't a good strategy. The best strategy is understanding when and how to buy a dip. Just because the market declines doesn't mean it's on sale. We find sales when we understand the value of the underlying asset. That's how we win at this game, man. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper, and y'all know my goal is to help the culture build wealth one share at a time. Wall Street looks like us now, y'all. Big trap.